What's going on, guys, and welcome to another video. This is a re-upload of the formation video that I did 2 days ago. Now it hit 7,500 views, 200 odd likes. So I wanted to redo the video as there was a bit of audio problems. So I want to give you the best video that I can. Also, I can explain a few more things. People are asking what players were good in certain formations, what players were good basically in this kind of setup. So I want to explain that a lot more. But basically, got a lot of questions like, is De Bruyne good at cam? Is Ibra good at centre mid? Basically, the kind of players that you want to mould your team around, centre midfielders, are Kante for a holding midfielder, Matuidi for a centre mid, and Pogba for a centre mid. Basically, you need a defensive centre mid for the CDM role. You need a box to box, which will be Pogba, and you need a defensive, which will be Matuidi. Basically, you can see that I've got Torreira, Fabinho, Mahrez being the Pogba, Torreira being the Matuidi, Fabinho being the Kante. Basically, it's the work rate and stamina what is key in these players. You need high stamina. You need at least 85 stamina with any of those three centre mids, 90s if you can. But basically, basically at cam, I wouldn't go for anybody who hasn't got a high medium kind of work rate in the area, because you don't want them to drop back. You want them to be forward. You don't want them to drop back too far, so you lose an extra player going forward. That's why De Bruyne, personally, I would play him at centre mid. Centre mid is perfect, absolutely perfect. The box to box, the stamina. He's like, as a right centre mid, he's absolutely perfect as a centre mid. So if you're thinking about using De Bruyne, a lot of you will play him that kind of player at centre mid. Keep the work rates towards a more strikers or wingers work rate, like high mediums, if you're thinking about playing a cam. Another thing, I saw people moan about they weren't winning games or whatever, but what you need to think about when you're playing FIFA now is you need to forget what you were doing before with finesse shots, etc. You need to play fast, you need to play over the top, you need to play direct. You can see in the video, you can see in the clips in the background that there's a lot of 1-2s, there's a lot of through balls, chip through balls, crosses, and obviously a meta. You will see a goal now, a header, top corner. You'll see that a lot when you're playing FIFA, like now post finesse shot patch. So basically, you need to take that into mind. Crossing is key. Also, right on screen now is another 1-2 goal. The chances you create from 1-2s is because basically other people are adapting their tactics now. Because you don't have to defend a finesse shot so much, you don't have to sit back. So what people are doing is they're changing their tactics to maybe push up a bit more, and you just get a lot of chances. You just get a lot of chances in and around the box. Obviously, it's going to be harder with lesser players than what I've got on the pitch at the minute. Well, if you watch my Road to Glory, I also use this formation, these tactics. And I'm 29-0 with a standard Liga 1 team. Absolutely no coins spent whatsoever. So if I can get that team, you can get that team, and you can basically... you can play this formation. You don't need a super team. I'm showing you my main account now, but I have done it. If you watch my Road to Glory, you'll see my record. You will see the games that I played. I play absolutely unbelievable teams in division rivals with my team, and I'll get results. So you just need to take that into mind. It's not always, you don't need a super team. You just need the right players. Like, if you're not using the right players in the right positions, you aren't going to get results. You aren't going to get the game going for you. You know what I mean? You need to play this formation. Is like, it's not like the 4-2-3-1 when you can get away with a couple of players in like dodgy formation positions. In this, you need the right players in the right positions. You can't just like play a Tevez centre mid just because he's got decent stamina. You know what I mean? He needs to have attributes. He needs to contribute from centre mid. So basically, you need to keep that in mind. Also, I want to say thank you to everybody who watched the last video. If you like, everybody's so positive. Like I said, he got 7,500 views in like 2 days. I just make these videos to like help you. Like, I wouldn't make these videos if it wasn't helping you. And seeing people comment, "Oh, it's making me win games. I'm scoring so many goals, getting so many chances." That like that just makes me like, yeah, man. I'm glad I made this video. So thank you all for supporting. Even the people who like to put hate on videos. I don't mind criticism, but if you're gonna come on jumping on the video, oh yeah, it's a shit video on YouTube or whatever, yeah, man. You know what I mean? If you haven't got anything positive to like give that, like, why is it? Why do you think the formation's bad? You're not winning. I can help you. You know what I mean? I'll like help you. Like, you don't have to be hate. I will try and cater something towards you if I have to. So just keep that in mind, guys. Also, hopefully hopefully they don't change the game too much from now. I think it's near enough perfect, to be honest. It is near enough perfect at the minute. And this formation works absolutely perfect with the way the game is now. Because obviously you've got two strikers, so if you want to cross the ball with your cam, your centre mid, you can. Which obviously heading is new meta. Chip through balls are through balls 1-2s. So, well, what you need to keep in mind as well is fullbacks. Fullbacks are very important. Now there is crossing. Van Arnold, I think he's got 91 jumping, and Da Costa is obviously a tall right back who's good in the air as well. You need to keep that in mind. Like I said, it's more about the players. You can see in the background, this is the way I start off the game, in the defensive structure of the game. Basically, I'll start for the first 10-15 minutes with this defensive one. Player instructions are exactly the same over the defensive and attacking. Basically, the defensive is for like working your opponent out, finding out how he's going to play, and if you feel like you can get on top of him, then you switch to this one, which is the attacking. The only difference is it's got balanced defensive style instead of drop back. You can go drop back if you feel like you need that extra bit of defending, but I personally don't, so I keep it unbalanced. Also fast build up, because I said when you're on top of the opponent and you know you can beat him, you want to build up fast, you want to get those chances. So fast build up is key in this formation. Absolutely, I'll say it again, key. So if you want to use these, go ahead. If they don't work for you, tactics don't work for everybody. I can watch a pro play a 4-2-3-1. I can play the 4-2-3-1 and I could probably lose 3-0. I could play this and win 6-0. That's just how it is. It's just how you play. If you are a narrow player, if you are a 4-1-2-1-2 player, 4-3-1-2, 4-3-2-1, definitely give this a try, guys. So many positive comments in the last one, and I will be back very, very soon with more videos for you all, guys. Thank you and see you soon.